Aesthetics, a poetic critical reflection on art, culture, and nature. Up to the stage is Alicia Lai.
I will be reading 2 poems tonight, the first entitled Muscle. When I first opened my mouth, I had a pink double spit tongue somersaulting in the slow way otters do when trying to snap the backbones of sea urchins. Eventually, my fingernails grew long rings of white bone curling over my head. Eventually, they netted me, cracking the calcium shell in my stomach over and over like vertebrae. Their chefs tried to corkscrew me open. Then I could only think what joy it would bring to sputter where the butter on the pan went soft and limp. I lick my lips, watching the day slip down the sink, water still running. The oven flickers like pulling spoons from my insides. There is no running water in the kitchen, sometimes too much water. Creation doesn't begin with rebirth, not even for the crayfish, not even for me. Sometimes there's a trash can that tips over on the cutting board of the night. Sometimes an onion under the knife that sings and sings before gagging my mouth, a feast. Regarding the sunrise over Lancaster orchards, May 1999. Mother did not want a generation of fresh sunspots replacing the freckles that she scrubbed off the bridge of her nose. When her womb swelled, she refused to open the shutter-sealed blinds, moved her potted garden inside the windowsill. Not the noise, not the fluttering inside her, not the scratch of branches on the window. October 1999. When my sister was born, I was afraid to hold her. She was preserved on the lip of an eggshell, fists like skipping stones cracking the almond slivers of her fingernails. Too light, bones hollow. In the treetops, a nuthatch lays her eggs in a string of pearls, the basket a makeshift nest. October 2004, my sister climbs to the top of the family tree, throws down enough fruit to feed the family. If it is barren, she unrolls the apple knife from the hem of her shirt, uses the buds as a substitute. The next spring, Mother takes an axe to the tree by the barn, felling its flowers like mouthfuls of apple, unripe. November 2004, Mother only keeps to the house now. November 2005, but as daughters we are brazen, spilling in like locusts to the countryside, carving our initials on the doorframes, pressing our palms against the Pennsylvanian panes. We inherited the sun's affliction through the hair, one with a wheaten braid, the other with curls like the rinds of summer squash. September 2005, the nuthatches still hover like the freckles we tried so hard to scrub away, drawing blood on our shoulders before they fly south for the winter. Mother says, leave it be. On the first day of school, my sister says nuthatches build nests in the alcoves of her heart, watching the embryo somersault through the phases of birth. This year, there are no nests. Let them be, she says, tossing apple cores over her shoulder, no open beaks there to catch them. Thank you.